Hi folks, there's a lot of talk at the moment about isolation and self-isolation, and that's important. We need to do as we're told, as we've seen in the book of Titus and in the New Testament in general. Christians need to obey the authorities. If we've got to isolate, we've got to do that. Whatever we've got to do, we've got to follow the guidelines. But when we're talking about isolation and self-isolation, it's important to remember as Christians that we're never alone. We're never truly isolated fully, because we're never alone as Christians. If you think about our God, the Father is the Father who always cares. We've already seen that and thought about that. He's the Father who always cares for us. He's always watching. He's always at work in our lives. The Son, Jesus, died, but he is alive. He's alive now. He's in heaven with the Father, and he's praying for us, and he knows what's going on in our lives. And then the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit is the Spirit of Christ. He's present in our hearts with us all the time, 24/7, wherever we are, whatever we're getting up to. The Holy Spirit is present with us. We're not alone. In John 14, Jesus talks about this. Jesus is preparing his disciples for the time when he's going to leave them. He says he won't leave them as orphans. Read John 14, it's great. It's a really encouraging chapter. He's not going to leave them because he's going to send another advocate, another helper, another counsellor, another one to be at work in them and to remind them of everything that he said. So we're never alone. As Christians, never alone. There's a song called Never Alone. It's by MEC Music. Why not read the lyrics or watch and listen to and sing along to the song. It begins like this: we're not alone, for Christ is here. Emmanuel, our God, come near. And then it ends like this, the final verse: never alone is now our cry, in joy, in grief, in lonely sin. Never alone, for Christ is ours. He lives in us, we live in him, until we reach that final day when fears are gone, cast far away. We'll live secure, trust in his love, never alone. Christ is with us, he's with us.